نزلت تشكيلة المنتخب، نزلت تشكيلة المنتخب نفس ما قلت لكم كوارد سبورت. ها كيسي يوبي لبدح كوارد ماجد. يب كوارد حلو سبورت. قلت لكم ميسي ما راح تلعب، هاكم ما راح يلعب. لو لبدح موجود هاكم ما راح يلعب. فرح مو بسيئة ترى، فرح كويسة. ايكو مو بسيئة. السيء هو ميسي ما تلعب. احنا تأهلنا خلاص المركز الاول. المباراة هذه اليوم فور فن، ما يهم سواء فزنا او خسرنا، احنا تأهلنا المركز الاول. بريطانيا تأهلت وكانت تأهل. الحين بتبدأ المباراة ذي بعد شوي 9 وشيء. مهما كانت النتيجة اليوم احنا متأهلين، بس لازم نفوز عشان نخوف المنتخبات الثانية. ثاني شيء ما يهم المباراة ذي قد المباراة الثانية، في مباراة مهمة، مباراة يابان وامريكا، اللي حيفوز فيهم راح يتأهل معنا، اوكي؟ اللي حيفوز فيهم راح يتأهل معنا احنا. تخيلوا انتم بس ان امريكا ما تفوز على اليابان، تكون مثلا متوترة من خسارة امس او مقهورين او اي شيء، اي سيناريو يصير، ويتأهلون معنا اليابان، احنا واليابان يلعن ام القوة. راح نقابل اسبانيا، بعدها راح نقابل بريطانيا وفنلندا الفايزين فيهم، بعدين راح نروح النهائي. الجهه ذي راح يكون فيها 3 منتخبات قويه، امريكا، الصين وكوريا، كلهم بجهه واحده تخيلوا. وهذه الجهه حقت السعوديه هي المفروض تكون جهه امريكا، لانهم هم كانوا متوقعين ان امريكا يفوزون علينا، لكن احنا كذا خربنا توقعاتهم وفزنا على امريكا واخذنا جهتهم. هذه المفروض تكون جهه امريكا مو بجهتنا، بس احنا دعسناهم. لو دعسونا امريكا وفازوا علينا كان هذه جهتهم. اي الشباب حيو ليش حطونا ثلاثتين هم 4 ثواني؟ صدق ما قاعد ادور مشاكل، بس قفط كوارتز، قفط الهاك. لا يا كوارتز تكفى، بعد كاس العالم يا كوارتز تكفى. خبيه صادوا يا جماعه، صادوا قاعد يقول لهم والله ماني فاك يا جماعه. لا
And you know what, Lapton may be in the DPS role, but he's not in the Sky Dust, and he's going to be locking that Sojin to look for the off angle.
What? That's interesting. I suppose it's necessary for a map
like
Ruins. It's so long range, so not exactly an ideal first sub map to get. Okay. If you're KSA, FD God already taking down that pylon on Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's team. Surmajed surely just playing back with his team. France actually have a lot of space to work with at the moment.
And they
have speed towards the point, so they can always kind of just pressure out
Saudi
Arabia. In fact, they're going to be the first ones to capture the point, pushing away the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabian team are just kind of spamming, right? They're just constantly poking, potentially trying to find a pick. FD God out of all players could be the one to find early, but it's Poco actually onto KSA.
يا كوارت اللام يا كوارت قاعد يلبس كوارت يحس بسيتا. عوافي يا كوارت هو السلام عوافي.
Yeah, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, like you said, they have more pick potential with both the Soja and the
كوارت تهيل الحين كاس العالم هذا.
And as a result, they're playing a little bit more slowly, trying to find that first pick. And Poco takes
سيت اللي في ذاك صوتي واضح مع صوت المقدمة هذه.
Crushing the Sigma if he moves forward. There's nothing like a Symmetra that's going to ignore the defensive capability of that shift. He moves forward aggressively into Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's backline, and there's no peel. They very quickly fall apart. And yet again, France have not only been able to hold on to the point, but just look at the point percentage. They're stalling out of all of these fights because of how long it takes for Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to actually set up.
واللي تكفى.
50% already. I mean,
nice.
They even lose Poco.
يا كودز
couldn't get off
ادخل
potentially, but the blizzard was there to find KSA, even though they
الكاتش يسلسل محنك زيادة
via a nice bait wall from Pack earlier. And then obviously FD God got the opening pick. Moxie, we're already entering last fight.
You're from French and you support us. That's crazy, man. Thank you.
Team France just have so many means of being able to work around it. Pack can just use a wall to line up sight block.
يا جماعة في واحد بالشات فرنسي ويشجعنا.
Field FD God has got the sound barrier if all else fails. So for Kingdom Saudi Arabia, they can't just go straight to point, drop the
مستواهم طايح. لا هدي البوينت ده مو كويس اصلا. البوينت ما كويسة. ما عليك إذا فازوا فرنسا بيدخلون نيكو بعد الجيم ويخسرون.
Amplification majors from both teams. Lapta gets rid of FD God, who had the beat drop available. Avo is frozen, but a nice immortality fill from Natlox keeps him alive temporarily because Quartz will still find him. On the Baptiste of all things.
I'm from French. I support Saudi Arabia. زهراني. قفطينك.
The fair player turns Sojourn. Still has that overclock as well, and France just wants to give up the objective for now and back up.
Yeah, good play from KSA as well. Like you said, he saw the immortality field come out to save Avo on that Symmetra in the blizzard, and KSA comes in with the accretion to stun him and ragdoll the Symmetra out of the line of sight of that lamp so that he goes down. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia with control of the point now, however, only have 2 ultimates currently to work with to be able to hold on to it. And FD God, since he got picked early in the last fight, still has sound barrier to negate
معالتي يلعبون سلو. يعطون بوت.
Goes out early, drops the wall towards the objective. Now comes the gravitic flux. Doesn't connect onto anybody of Saudi Arabia's side. Meanwhile, May ice block to stay alive on KSA's side, and the immortality field was there into the counter.
يبي ما عاد شاف يموت.
Resulted in Labda getting that railgun shot onto one. UV will go down, so does Quartz though. So France is slowly working themselves back into this fight, forcing
كويس
the
لازم.
overclock pop from Labda.
لأن
France understanding that it's really hard to deal with this overclock, just going to back up until it's almost ran out. Now comes the ultimate from the side of France. Meanwhile, Sermajet in the skybox got the kill with the captive son, and then also onto FD-Gon.
So والله لاري قوية لما تنحط عند الشخص المناسب والله انها قوية مرة.
Poco's going to have to back up, and France are going to reset.
Yeah, Quartz coming back in on the Ana with the anti-nades to make it even harder for Poco to be able to use
ترى ماجد ما يهيل تدرون يعني ماجد يكون مدبس أكثر من الهيل ما يحتاج حرفيا 3 دبسات يلعبون.
It has the space to be able to work with it, can punish France catching a player out of position on those rotations. This is exactly where the Sojourn and Alari want to be playing from.
Oh my gosh. Quartz, what a huge anti-grenade onto France. And two immediately. I mean, what do? You just get wiped off of Quartz.
والله مرة واحد يلعب معانا.
Anti-grenade.
سيتا داخل سيتا كوارتز.
off the map, and he actually goes down to Sermajet's jump, and as a result, that's more ultimate charge for the Alari. Team France, however, have been building up ultimates. They've got packs.
بيجيب نانو بيعطي مين تتوقعون؟
onto the wrecking ball to be able to try and tap in time because there's only 10%
أتوقع أكثر واحد يستاهل هو اللي
left to
بدح.
work with. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia are looking to interrupt before overtime.
شوف إذا بوكو شفتوه بول يعني جي جي ما راح يفوزون رد. واذا من 7 شفتوه بلوسي ما راح يفوز. واذا انا جيت بتريست التست هذا الشيء اللي خلاص صار. اعرف الفايت ليزبل. لا اي امزح بوكو تكفى. لا 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 نيفر مايند يا بوكو. للاسف فعلها بوكو اول مره يفوز بحياته ببول. ديفا اجينست ميسم. الديفا هذا مو بنورمال ديفا يا دكسريا. الديفا هذا كيسي. هذا كيسي. هذه المملكه العربيه السعوديه. هذه المملكه العربيه السعوديه السعوديه. كيسي ما اي ثاني.
Anti-grenade potential from Quartz. Meanwhile, France just playing the objective. Saudi Arabia looking for their advantage. Labda actually goes so low on the coastal side, down to 25 HP, but grabs the mini health pack. Point almost unlocked too. Labda still looking for some grenades, but a nice TP away. Avo avoids a lot of the damage. Saudi Arabia comes in to touch the point. KSA will lose the neck for it though. He did find that lock to the very least, so that's some healing down, resulting in Labda getting Avo. But France the objective for now, even though the main advantage is going for Saudi Arabia. Labda finds out so no more support for France, and yeah, everybody on France is just going to get melted here. Just a bit more but eventually Saudi Arabia will capture the point.
Yeah, by putting Poco onto that Sigma, you don't have a lot of background control, so you have to have everyone to be able to TP everyone onto point, and then you're looking to pick up that percentage and just stall out. You know that Labda is going to be on the Echo. You want to play around those walls, punish the fact that if the Echo wants to get close enough to disable a lot of that Sigma defensive capability, you have to get into range of pack with the primary doing 100 damage per second. And this time we're going to see KSA on the Doomfist. This is entirely to and stop them from being able to teleport onto point.
And Yubi's got the pulse. But actually,
the
first kill.
والله حلوة.
Nice immortality kill to keep him alive for now. They do find Yubi.
أعتقد جيب السك والله. تبي سك. خلاص KSA موجود دبدح موجود.
Does get KSA, but now Labda gets the copy, so you have another tank here on the objective. Just gets the run into Poco at the moment. Amplification matrix from Atlox actually finds some value, but Captive Sun now from Sermajet goes cold down to 10 HP. Will use some of that support passive to get healthy as Poco goes down to Labda. France did switch the
قد شفتوا ماجد هيل الحين والله ما يهيل. وش ذا السبورت؟
on the point, so they need a lot of
هيل ماجد وحش. ودي اشوف احصائياتهم والله ودي اشوف احصائيات ماجد. احسب دمج 7000 ومهيل 2000.
Onto Avo. FD was able to find Sermajet, but they're going to have to go for the point.
Yeah, Team France tried to overcome the absence of that tank with ultimates. It wasn't just Sound Barrier, it was also
هم اللي خلوا اللعبة كذا مو بماجد. هم اللي خلوا الدبس سبورت زي كذا. وبرز مع الت. وبرز يبي هيل يا ماجد. جاء الوقت اللي تهيل. تاكو يا ماجد. من 7. ملح. ماسك جراند.
Poco actually did a nice job there, really just body blocking that point. Now Gravitic Flux out, Pack goes so low and falls to Lap, who's spamming on the outside, but Poco finds the kill to Gravitic Flux. Can he find any more? Courts before going down, dropped an anti-grenade onto him, and Saudi Arabia is cleaning up. France are they keep touching the point at the very least, so they're nearly 50%, but we're still
والله
about to enter
بوكو.
last fight.
Evo does have that Symmetra wall, however, to make sure that they don't have to worry about the pick potential coming through from Labda and Semajed on the rotation. What they do have to be concerned about is Yubi, because he has that pulse bomb.
الحين مين فايز؟ حاليا فرنسا فايزين الراوند بس مو الجيم. الحين راوند ثاني. النقاط هذه لنا وهذه لهم. قاعد تزيد نقاط زي ما تشوف.
On the rotation towards the point, captive son here as well. Yubi with the follow-up damage. Sermajed blows France's dreams away, going to a round number 3 now.
سلطان جيب النانو يا سلطان. هذا نبدح وكوارتز. ما يحتاج يهيل. ما يحتاج يهيل ترى ماجد. ترى اللي قاعد يصير ماجد صح يا جماعة. كوارتز بس يهيل. كوارتز اللي ما يدبس. ما يجي يدبس. ترى الدبس تصير ضدك.
You maybe want some practice with Quartz on the Ana as well. So I mean, you're right. I think.
Now, Team France going to be fielding Poco onto that Junker Queen. Natlox playing the Kiriko just to survive. Everyone has so much survivability for Team France and also mobility. So if Kingdom
يا عم اعلان امدح 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 يا عمري نبدح.
best chance to be able to survive and sustain for Peel to come through.
يا ساتر نبدح الخمسة.
Around the back. I mean, France is
يا ساتر وش الكوبي.
Oh my God, KSA is the one to find the opening pick on the pack.
ما ادري انك تسوي ساب.
I mean, France is just dismantled before they could even touch the point. Saudi Arabia claimed the objective first.
There's something about DPS players going onto the sports, especially the Ana. That was a triple person anti-nade.
راح منهم الاعلان قفطونا. ما شاء الله لبدح جاب كوبي واستعمله وجاب كوبي نص كوبي ثاني. يا ساتر.
He gets anti-naded immediately after stepping out of spawn by Quartz, who finishes him up with a tap on that Ana. And Kingdom of Saudi Arabia are not going to allow Team France any opportunity to get this hit scan into position to take the
يلعبون
it's just constant pressure
كنا
the second that they move out of any of these corners.
انا اشوف جاء الوقت اللي يدخلون في نيكو. والله جاء الوقت. هذاك بيساعدهم. بيساعدنا والله مو بيساعدهم. دخل الجيم اسهل. مقطع ميسي حمي. يلا يا نيكو حمي حمي. حمي بتدخل بعد الجيم.
Goodbye France. See you back at the spawn doors. 50%.
يا جماعة والله لا كنت سعيد لو دخل نيكو والله يا اخي يا رب. يلا بيخش.
They typically run it in King's Row. They put KSA onto the Doomfist, they push him into these fights. He plays super aggressively to be able to bait out all of these positions from Team France who have to try and meet the Doomfist. And it allows Labda and Yubi to always predict where Team France's positions are going to be and find those kills. And it's absolutely devastating. It's something that Team France unfortunately
سلطان جيب النانو سلطان. يلا يلا يلا. شوف لبدح بيطير سلطان جيب النانو.
Sitting back with the nano boost. Use it on Labda. Incoming Suzu to keep him healthy, also into the Kitsune rush, but there's a captive son here. Do they get to live through all this? They do. Avo finds the opening pick. Natlox as well finds Yubi. So they combine for two. Labda's able to get one as long as.
يا اخي ما ادري اللي ماسك الكام ايش يسوي والله. حاط على مايد ومو قدام احد. وفي ناس قاعد يحنفون بالغرفة. يا الله. سقمه اللي ماسك الكام. ورنا الغرفة ايش قاعد يصير فيها. والله قلتها كذا بس صدق يا اخي ورنا. في تعنيف بالغرفة التيات.
1v1, huge sleep coming through from Quartz to catch onto Natlox. This KSA punches in, the Kiriko lives, but it's allowed Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to rotate that Doomfist back into position, and Avo has
انزل عليه انزل عليه ابو ماجد مو بصالح.
Blade from Pack, waiting to use his dash, comes back for the peel actually. So they do get KSA, but already 2 kills going in favor of Saudi Arabia. Sermajed makes that 3. Oh my God, what a sky kill from Pack.
عادية هديها يا معلق. والله انها عادية مرة. نسويها كلنا صح ولا لا يا جماعة؟
94% of the board. It gets flipped. 95.
عادية مرة.
96. Poco's going to be able to touch.
كيف يعزز؟ لا بدي عشان 5 ما يقول شيء.
Doesn't have any ultimates.
مسوي.
With this B drop.
ماني بشخص مع معلقين ايش دعوة؟
But they're going to need to find a kill. KSA goes low. They do find him. FD got so low, down to 5 HP. Will get down by Labda with the beam. Pylon gets removed for Pack.
ما في احترام راي الاخر اللي يقول ما هي عادية باند. عادية. مرة عادية. اي واحد يسويها انا اسويها. عادية جدا. مرة عادية.
Keep themselves alive in overtime. Flip the point.
Poco holds on to the mech as well, so he doesn't have to throw himself off the point. And
اي واحد يسويها، واحد تو لاعب اللعبة يسويها.
missing to provide Natlocks ultimate charge to build into that Kitsune rush. Yubi is going to be going on to the Mei. So if Team France try and play as aggressive,
اللي يقول مو بعادية بندوه، ما في احترام الرأي الآخر. نفس الأمريكان احنا ما نحترم الرأي الآخر. ما تدعم ذاك الشيء يبقى ندوك كأس عالم، هنا نفس الشيء. ما تقول عادية تتفند.
Into that Kitsune rush, but UB finds Pack through a captive Sun also here to help with the damage. Poco's finds Quartz though. They're missing the support for the side of Saudi Arabia. Poco drops the Diva Bomb as well to zone. Avo still got the pulse but doesn't need it. Now, goodbye KSA. 70%. Saudi Arabia trying to reset fast.
Quartz is going to have a nano boost to engage, so Team France is doing everything they can to play havoc and disrupt Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's regroup. Pack's going to come back in on the soldier with the faster legs and also the hit scan prowess to try and keep Labda in check because he knows that nano boost is going onto the Echo and Team France do not have an ultimate to be able to deal with it.
I will say Poco is one of the best divas eating ET grenades, so as long as Quartz gets pressure, this might be relatively easy. Quartz just trying to live at the moment. All of France is on top of him. He's built the nano boost. Labda goes low.
No, يلا.
Meanwhile, Avo drops down below.
Nice Labda.
Onto Labda. Labda finds
Pack ما عنده ابيتيات.
Can he find it?
ما مع بوم. Nice.
Onto UB. Poco gets deleted.
Nice. خلاص.
I mean, the Echo counters Diva so heavily before the beat drop could even be there for FD God.
شنو بيبي؟ نايس رجعت للوسيو. خسرنا. يا كلاب. يا كلاب. هذا نيكو يقولهم كذا. مع السلامة. عمري التيم. يلا يلا دخل نيكو يلا. تكفى دخلها نبي نتابع. ماني مشخصن ايش دعوة يا جماعة. احب نيكو انا، احب اتابع قيامه، احب المي حق نيكو مرة لعيب. يلا حمي نزل تغريدة يلا. يستاهلون المنتخب كل روند يفوزون تغريدة. العيال اللي يدعسون الاجانب من ذي الجهة انا بالسوشيال ميديا بما انهم مبندوني. العيال ما ينديهم يغردون زي كذا يتبندون ترى. انا الوحيد. انا مبند. انا وش باقي اخسره. عندي الموضوع ما عليكم، ببرد خاطركم كلكم، بخلي بليزرد كذا يحطون لوحه YZNSA مطلوب. يا عمري هشو جاب لي افضل صوره في العالم، تبي تشوفونها؟ هذه الصوره اللي راح تنزل. وعندكم الصوره الثانيه، ارسل لي خبز رابط تغريده منتخب فرنسا. عطني اياها اعرف له انا، عطني اياها. اجل مسوي لي كنترول لبدح، والله لا طلع لبدح بشكل كويس بالتغريده. عندي تغريده فرنسا حاطين ان معهم سكان بكونتر لبدح. يعني وش المعروف عن فرح يكون يتكونترون؟ ان هذا قاعد يصيد لبدح ما ينصاد حبيبي، لبدح يصيدك. ما عليكم عندي. شوف الشات يا جماعه، شوف الشات حق التويتش حقهم. عرفت ليش تبنت؟ هذا الشيء الوحيد اللي مزعلني، انه ممكن هالشيء يضر العيال شوي. العيال ما قالوا شيء، انا الوحيد اللي قلت، انا الوحيد اللي سويت مشاكل وكذا، لكن الباقي حرفيا من الادمان عليه. دامني انا قاعد انضر عوافي، بس ما بيدي تيمي ينضر ابدا. وانا اتاكد ان العيال اغلبهم ما عندهم مشاكل الحمد لله يعني.
Coming through for the Sigma, if you want to try and play aggressive, the Sigma is going to be finding so much more pressure coming out onto his shield capability with both the Bastion and the Symmetra, able to just burn through it within moments.
الاكياس هذه يا جماعه حاره عشان الغرفه بارده، ففي ناس ما يمديهم يأيمون. في ناس ما يمديهم يأيمون لما يدهم تصير بارده. كثير منكم يقول يدي بارده ما اقدر أيم، فما يكون عندك عذر. يعطونك شيء حار كذا عشان تدفي يدك. انك جده يبغى له 5 اشياء، 5 اكياس يبغى له. واضح ان يده مره بارده.
Saudi Arabia pushing underneath the bridge. After got going for the boop. Oh my god, that's aggressive. With the TP as well. Avo's there. Oh my god. Saudi Arabia just got smashed into by France. Avo over the top, also able to find Surmajet, and that was a very unique and interesting push for France that's worked out.
Yeah, they're splitting the team, and it's something that Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is going to have to try and figure out who exactly they want to run into. If you directly run KSA into Pack on the Symmetric, he's going to be burnt down immediately, and even if he has the shift available, he's still probably going to be put down so low that Symmetric has to throw in the lamp. The only thing the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia can do is mirror it. UB goes onto the Sun.
TP again, but it's a fake this time. They just walk through main.
ترى يا جماعه الخير بعطيكم معلومه، هذا ما بديفند مهما كانت نتيجه الاتاك عوافي الديفند يكون سهل.
Anlox does have the amplification matrix. Now he pops it as well, but France is low. They're still able to get the kill on the KSA before immortality could be used by Surmajet. Maybe didn't expect that much damage to come through. France with that kill just gonna play it patient and let Saudi Arabia just kind of back up.
مع سلو مود دقيقة لأن أنا من حاط الشات بس اللي مسوين سب. رجعوا 30 ثانية.
you're not going to be able to save that Sigma in time. So they back up around that corner and wait for Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to just use it first.
Oh, window on the cart countered by the Symmetra wall. Oh my god, gravitic flux into artillery strike. Evo. What a
والله فرنسا كويسين بالميتا ترى. يعني مو مرة سيئين. الميتا هذه اللي يلعبون فيها السمباسيون هم كويسين فيها. لكن احنا احسن منهم مليون مرة بحكمية. حتى هذه احنا احسن منهم. بس ممكن يكونوا قريبين مننا. كل التي في والله. اي لانه بوكو، غير بوكو سمباسيون بسيطة. ما يفرق مرة فيها الدبسات، هم دبساتهم عاديين. لكن لما يكون في مي الدبس مرة مهم، فيوبي يكري مرة لما تكون مي. مرة بعد.
However, might be able to recontest. They do have that soundbar if they want to play aggressive.
Yeah, that was so smart by France there. I mean, they just went.
ما عندكم سيناين. ايش فيك يا بوكو واضحة.
Oh no, they don't touch in time though. I was gonna say, I mean, they got 4 ults out of Saudi Arabia there, but couldn't touch the payload in time. Maybe a bit too far. Maybe misjudged it a little bit. It's hard to make that call there as well. Now France pushes in. Abel finds the opening pick again on the courts. He's been doing this consistently so far, so that is a major takeaway for France. Having Avo do well on the Bastion is a good sign, as Saudi Arabia have to wait for him to come back. They've got the Symmetra wall, but oh, yeah, look at that mine go right into the air, but they're going to play back for now, yeah.
Yeah, so Majed not going to get punished like you saw, the concussive not connecting onto that Baptiste. We're immediately going to see that symbol invested from Yubi as Nalox has got the Ampere flanking Avo, and he's even going to be helped out by his Lucio. Sound barrier comes through to save the Bastion. And Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, however, sustaining with a Symmetra pap flank of their own.
Yeah, that's that.
ماجد عايش، ماجد عطلام تكفى.
Saudi Arabia. Avo does get from a jet. KSA also falls, so
Lucio
Avo gets the kill too. Haku will be back on the Lucio to trade back Avo.
ارجع
I mean, France
هذا هاكو حبيبي.
on for now.
هاكم دي حركة بارد.
That was an interesting flank earlier on. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left now in the streets phase for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, messy fight means more time taken, and Team France still have control of the high ground, still have control of ramp. They've got the artillery strike buying some space if they feel like Kingdom of Saudi Arabia getting a little bit too aggressive off of the power of Simajed's amp.
There's the amp matrix from Saudi Arabia. Poco now could use the Gravitic Flux, has the Symmetra wall to work with as well, can walk in front.
جماعة عزز الكوارت، وات؟ ما يموت كذا والله. لام وينه؟ كيسي وينه بعد؟ حرام هذاك يعزوله والله.
But now we have a minute and 50 seconds left.
They got 3 artillery strike symbol and flux. All of them invested from the side of Team France, and like you said, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, they see that Team France are going to throw those ultimates in, they decide to reset incredibly quickly, so they're coming in to this next fight with all the cards in their hand.
ما ادري ما لازم يعزوله.
Walk forward, Gravitic Flux here.
Everybody
poison on France. Oh my gosh. It's because of Poco's fantastic movement on the front line. He'll be making him second guess himself as KSA didn't want to get hit by the rock. Amplification matrix now, defensive one. For France, it's in
ما معهم سمول، العب سمول ونفوز. ما معهم سمول. العب سمول تكفون. عافية still ما بدفنت.
What an opening kill for France. I mean, it doesn't seem like Saudi Arabia could do much here. They just
لما يروح ميرسي مسيها.
Team France, however, is going to be approaching that artillery strike. They've got the sign barrier to be able to hold. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia don't have the Sigma Flux or even artillery strike to be able to try and bait it out early. Team France, if they get a pick, as Kingdom of Saudi Arabia try and enter into this next fight, and they have to reset, they're looking really good in terms of time back.
FD has to be perfect though.
كوارت قاعد يموت كثير وكوارت ما بيده شيء. لازم يعزوله. ما ادري شلون يعزوله بس لازم يعزوله. لان هذاك مو قاعد يموت كثير الباسن. اوكي
Saudi Arabia have the health pool advantage and they're taking advantage of it. UB finds Poco, KSA gets Natlocks as well with 30 seconds left. Saudi Arabia just going to clean up onto FD God, look towards that payload Pac as well. Who has a Symmetra wall now, but surely you can't get a recontest here after France.
Yeah, Quartz coming back in on the Tracer to be able to regroup fast enough with the team. So Majid's going to have an amplification matrix to put either around the corner onto the payload so that it moves along with the rest of the fight. As Kingdom of Saudi Arabia push forwards, taking the high ground. Quartz off the Tracer now onto the Sojourn for the pick potential. So maybe force Pac into using that Symmetra wall too early on into the fight. They don't want to get picked apart by the Sojourn.
That was a super early Symmetra wall. They're just using it to get some space here at the moment.
Yeah, they push Kingdom of Saudi Arabia off the catwalk. So now Evo's in a better position to try and take out these players of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as they move out of choke.
They're just using ults off cooldown now, it feels like. Evo with the artillery strike. Didn't find a kill. Saudi Arabia moved towards that payload amp matrix in the...
جماعة أحس لازم واحد يصور الأقيام من جهتهم. يا أخي ودي أسمع الكولات حقهم. تيم منظم والله يا جماعة ما شاء الله يعني. أذكر الله. ودي أشوف الكولات حقهم كيف. لأني ما كان صورت لكم الكولات بس ما أتوقع أحد فيهم بيصور. المفروض برين.
Saudi Arabia have set up on a bit of an off angle all the way behind with UB.
Oh, here comes the teleporter into the back line.
Okay, Quartz finds Avo. Empty got onto Haku as well. UB dropped towards that objective as well to make sure
نايس. روح بوينت معكم سمول. نايس. خلفت وصلناها.
So France located really far behind towards the spawn of Saudi Arabia, and it doesn't actually work out for them necessarily. 15 seconds left. At least they have close spawns.
Yeah, but Kingdom of Saudi Arabia have the Symmetra walls they don't have to worry about. Evo going into that transformation form on the high ground, they can just keep themselves on the payload.
نعم بيت يا الله. لازم تقتلون بسرعة قبل البيت. بسرعة قبل البيت اكتبوا بوكو. عافية عافية. ما جاء البيت.
Waiting for FD God's beat, but it already connected. But with the Symmetra wall, there's a lot of support here. Oh my god, Quartz got hit by the nade. From the opposite side of Evo.
يا عمري كارت اقسم بالله ما يبيك الباسشن. شوف الباسشن الحين انتظره. يا اخي والله ساطي. مو بس ميم، هذا اللي يميز كوارت، مو بس ميم، ما بيكله. حرفيا ما بيكله ولا شوي. كلهم ميمين نفس كوارت، بس كوارت يعرف متى يبيك متى ما يبيك، متى يغير باسشن زي قبل شوي، شاف نفسه ما ينفع غير صوت، يحاول يدور حلول.
I mean primarily because of how well Saudi played it, right?
Yeah, some really good teleports coming through from UB to go in pressure. Poco on that Sigma is now we're going to be seeing that pressure yet again. This time, however, it's going to be coming from Pack with that Symmetra. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia wanting to set Quartz up on the staircase, going to lose the Bastion as a result.
I mean, France playing like they got nothing to lose today because I mean they don't. So
في خطة من التيم.
Up a man, just going to look for the stagger kills onto Saudi Arabia, able to get Sermajed and gonna be a fast team fight win for France and ultimate advantage.
Lots of ultimate charge going into the favor of Team France. However, because of all of that damage that Kingdom of Saudi Arabia were taking, Sermajed is going to have the amp matrix, and we talked about it. A absence of May means that that amp matrix value increases exponentially. Now it's all on both the
والله ما أعرف معه.
to disengage the team safely. The Sigma with the shift and the Lucio with the speed.
ودي أعرف وش فايدة أتوقع أرقام اللعيبة. أرقام اللعيبة اللي ورا. أتوقع أنا وقتها اخترت رقم 10 مسوي ميسي. اتوقع ان ارقام اللعيبه 90%. جيبوا لي التيشيرت يا جماعه الخير. تهاوشنا على 10 الظاهر انا وكورت. بس خلاص اخذ كورت تفنت يا كورت خذها.
Yeah, gorgeous pincer coming through from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, dropping that amp matrix on the bridge and also sending Haku in to make sure that Team France aren't able to circumvent all of the damage coming through by hiding behind those building walls. And as a result, we go right back to the stalemate of the spawn hold.
على نفس اللعيبه نفس التيشيرتات نفس الكوره فهمتوا؟ في ورا اسماء ارقام يعني مثلا كوارز رقم 10 مدري بس كذا ارقام عشوائيه راندوم يعني. والله لعب فرنسا يعني نفوز نايس قلت لكم ما بدي افضل لك 7 خلاص توليت تفنت من كاس العالم الحين انا بسوي تيشيرت لنفسي.
Damage for heals. We'll see if it works out for France, but Poco goes so low because of it. I mean, he can't live unless he gets this beat from FD God, in which he does last second. Gravitic Flux TP. Oh my God, they avoid KSA's Gravitic Flux there. Traded back and forth. Poco for UB. 1-for-1. France still playing slow at the corner though, knowing they don't have a tank. They don't really try to go forward until they strike now to catch out some kills here. Potentially on the fall back, and it's able.
هذا والله. إيه يا جماعة الخير. أنا باندي مدة السنة كاملة لين كاس العالم الجاي. بعد ما يخلص المدة حقت الباند هذه السنة، أوكي، أنزل تغريدة أعتذر فيها للفئة ذيك اللي أنا تكلمت عنهم بطريقة غير كويسة. بس والله يا يخسون. فباندي تقريبا مؤبد لأني ما راح أعتذر لو بيش ما صار. فتقريبا مؤبد. ما راح تشوفوني غالبا على كاس العالم.
holds on to the Sigma Flux as well. The reason why Kingdom of Saudi Arabia focused that Sigma down is because they don't have sound barrier, and now they don't have a Lucio to speed disengage. They just have to give up yet more space because they don't have an ult.
لو تسوون كليبات من اليوم لبكره صدقوني ما حاعتذر، والله ما راح اعتذر. سوي كليب وتعالي بعد سنه ها منزل تغريده انا اسف والله ما اسويها، ما راح اعتذر مستحيل. اوعدكم يا جماعه الخير ما اعتذر الا جاني امر ملكي اقطع زي الكلب غير لا مستحيل.
Finding those crucial kills, but Quartz comes back through with the implication matrix, finds FD God to equalize the team fight. Ant Matrix versus Ant Matrix. Hawk keeps trying to peek through it. Everybody's low. Regenerative burst from Natlocks to stay healthy too.
ادينا هم اللعبه اشياء كثير يا رجال.
I believe
حتى جائزتي من البطوله ما بياخذها.
So they'll have their team members back in time. Metro wall used by Pac. They want to go aggressive with it. The flank TP comes through from Pac, but he's countered by Hawk to the immortality field there. Pac has to fall back, in which he does so. Poco on the front line takes out KSA and gets the objective.
ما راح نخسر ابن حال، ما راح نخسر، وصلناها احنا. حتى لو فزنا بكاس العالم وكل واحد فينا بياخذ 10,000 دولار والله اني ما ابي ولا ريال واحد. خليها تقسم اللعيبه كلهم بدوني، يشيلون نسبتي ويقسموها اللعيبه. حتى لو لعبت تصفيات وكريت واهلت التيم وساعدت مره ستيل ما ابي ولا جائزه. انا جاي العب عشان نمثل المنتخب والله ما ابي ولا ريال واحد. عطني اياها. لا اللعيبه اولى فيها صراحه اللي سافروا وتعبوا.
Going to drop down and descend on Team France, who are not going to have any form of Lycan control and just have to duke it out with the best artillery strike as they're all kept in one small room.
Oh, that's brutal. Ava, fantastic double kill with that, but Haku finds Natlocks. Poco's low too, so Saudi Arabia, maybe they're coming back in this fight, or they came back in this fight, even though that artillery strike was big. Pox finds one. I mean, KSA trying to find that.
خلينا نرجع يا جماعه لجوال المباريات، والله ما ودي اتكلم عن باندي. يزعلني شوي ترى والله. بعيدا عني ما بين ذا الشيء بس ما ودي اتكلم. خلينا نستانس بالمنتخب الحين.
Poco's going to have the Sigma Flux. Natlocks again can capitalize with the Ant Matrix. The one thing they don't have just yet is that high ground control pack. Could get everyone up there with a Symmetra teleport, but if he uses it, he's not going to be able to use it to infiltrate the backline the way we've seen him.
صورها هشو، صورها هشو ابيها. اشتريها واس نسكب شيء.
Quick 3K for them. Card still pushing forward. France doing good.
اي المعلقين ما في انصاف، ما في ترى. عشان كذا ودي نفوز.
To put the card into a position where it's in one fight win territory. They held on to all of the actual ultimates that they want to use to commit into this next fight, forced out the Ant Matrix to come through from Sir Majad as well. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, if they want to disengage any of these ultimates, they're going to run out of room.
اوكي خبزة اوكي. اخر دقيقة يا جماعة.
Phenomenal on their attacking side. FD God, that's not what you like to see. Rabbinic flux from Poco though to trying to equalize it, but maybe they can get some kills here. If they do, it will be worth it. However, hindsight 2020, no kills there. Haku looking for the boop again.
We're chilling.
No, but nobody gets killed there. Haku looked like he was potentially going to.
والله ما حد يبينا نفوز الا العرب بس. كل الاجانب يتمنون الخساره 99% منهم، كل الستريمرز. جرب خش بثوث. عشان كذا ودي ندعس. حتى المعلقين حقين اللعبه، حتى اداره اللعبه، فعشان كذا ودي ندعس.
You gotta be worried for France's side. Though, they find the kill. Evo on the core. Smash is removed for Saudi Arabia. That's a lot of damage gone. They don't want to push forward just yet. Waiting for their map piece to come back. Maybe Natlocks was calling to play a bit patient. Want to take that even fight as well as that Symmetra wall there. So both ultimates, artillery strike and that wall used. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. No ultimates though for France's side. They need to find a kill. With no ultimates going down below, Evo was not able to find the kill like he has in the past with these TP plays. Saudi Arabia prioritizing the objective this time.
انا قلت 99% ما كلهم. اخر 30 ثانية يا جماعة. يا عمري يا هاكو. ادعس تماجد. خلاص عدت. جماعة اثق بتيمي ونزل تغيير من الحين. والله بثق، والله لا ثق. نزلتها يلا.
The bullet and try and tap, and it's going to be on FD God.
Wait, I could see like a 2019
خلاص فزنا. ليتس جو. ثالث فوز. يلا ما عندنا. يلا اللي في اليوتيوب. ويت اول شيء بودع اللي في اليوتيوب لان بيصير الحين حفله في البث. خلاص يا جماعه بننهي المقطع اللي في اليوتيوب. هذا ملخص المباراه. بحط لكم بعض من الصور اللي نزلناها الذبات بالشاشه ان شاء الله. بتشوفونها بتويتر بعد شوي. بس والله مع السلامه.
I'm looking to flex Sigma here. Come Sigma. I can do it. Sigma here. Fight card. I do it. Lucy, go ahead. Fight card. Passion dead. يلا اخوان الحين اخر فايت سولف. ايزي العيون الغالي.